so good. Right, guys?
I agree. Yummy.
This is so good.
I wonder how this popcorn's broken down in our bodies.
I learned about the hormones secreted from the digestive system. I can break it down for you.
Me too.
Same here.
Let's go!
Oh my god, do you smell that popcorn?
It's making my mouth water.
The first step that occurs before you chow down on these munchies involves appetite and regulating hormones. These are the hormones that get released when you get hungry.
For example, ghrelin, or the hunger hormone, is released by the stomach and targets the pituitary gland.
This increases the amount of food intake and fat storage. Another hormone, peptide, is then released by the small intestine as food makes its way down and targets the hypothalamus. It is because of this hormone your appetite is suppressed.
Otherwise, we'd be eating constantly like bottomless pits.
Does that make sense? When all the goodies are finished, the pancreas releases insulin. Insulin targets the hypothalamus as well and not only suppresses your appetite but raises blood glucose levels.
The mouth is mostly responsible for ingesting foods. This starts the mechanical breakdown by chewing with the help from the teeth, initiation of propulsion from swallowing, and beginning the digestion of carbohydrates. Salivary amylase is an enzyme that lends a helping hand to begin the breakdown of starchy carbohydrates. Amylase sets the scene for the rest of the digestive journey that is soon to come. Digestion takes time, just like all great things in life. The next location in our journey, the esophagus, will let us slow down and appreciate the magical journey of digestion. The esophagus has no digestive function. Its role is to carry our food bolus to the sites where the digestive magic happens. The esophagus is like the calm car ride before getting into the busy city. Not very exciting, but we need to travel down it to get to where we want to go. Finally, we have arrived to the stomach. There are so many hormones working hard to get our food digested.
Gastrin is produced by the G cells in the stomach. He comes out when food enters the stomach, and his favorite foods are proteins. His job is to increase HCl secretion, stimulate intestinal muscles to contract, and relax the ileocecal valve. Histamine, gastrin's friend, also comes out when there is food entering the stomach. She activates the parietal cells to release HCl to break down our food. Serotonin loves to keep things moving. He sees food in the stomach and causes contractions. Somatostatin is in charge of holding the stop sign that inhibits gastric secretions of all products in the stomach. He inhibits pancreatic secretion, GI blood flow, intestinal absorption, as well as inhibiting contraction and bile release from the liver and gallbladder. Some say he is a party pooper, but we know deep down that all good things, even digestion, must come to an end. The stomach can't do all this hard work alone.
Time to move to the next location on the digestive journey. The small intestine!
Cholecystokinin and secretin work hand in hand when fatty chyme and partially digested proteins are brought to the small intestine. They stop the stomach from secreting and stimulate the pancreas to release its enzyme-rich carbonate ions and encourage the liver to increase bile output. CCK has a special job in stimulating the gallbladder to contract and release the bile that it stores. GIP, glucose-dependent insulin-tropic peptide, or gastric inhibitory peptide, sees fatty chyme and calls the pancreas to order some insulin from the beta cells. Motilin comes out every once in a while to make sure everything is moving along the motor complex.
So those are all the hormones secreted from the digestive system. That's what happens when the popcorn goes through your body.
Wow, I didn't realize there were so many hormones.
Is that all there is?
But it doesn't just stop there. After the small intestine, it then makes its way down to the large intestine and goes into the rectum and the anal canal and then gets released through the internal and external sphincters.
Wow, this is crazy! I'm really digesting this information pretty well. I'll be right back. better now that I learned about all the hormones in the digestive system.